about life? I hate about life when somebody tells me something and I re-say what that person says, and then, I don't know. It's just all a question of interpretation.
So what you hate about life is when you decide to gossip without context.
What? Gossip without context.
Like literally what he says, what I hate about life is when someone tells something and then I repeat what they said and it's not true.
Adam.
Yeah, you said it.
So you listened to last episode, basically.
Yes, I did.
Adam, welcome back to The Intellectuals. You've been missing for 2 episodes in a row. How come?
Thank you.
People were nervous.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I don't want to embarrass anybody. I don't want anybody embarrassing me. To my recollection, there was one specific date and time that I was given to come in, and I couldn't because I was working. I didn't even know that there was another episode made without me on it. So you guys draw whatever conclusions you want.
Did you listen to them?
Yes, I did.
But you knew it was 2 episodes that...
Yes, but I didn't know until okay.
Oh, okay.
Usually,
you didn't know until
when you don't
afterwards.
make it on a given time, you give me another time. I'm surprised that you didn't say, okay, there's always this thing called another time.
Yeah,
Schedule was tight, plus you were busy with those kids. It was a whole thing.
All right, no problem. So I just find it very rare that we would have not one but 2 situations leading to that episodes, if you want to call it.
But for both occasions, you were replaced by your idol.
Yeah.
Hey, good for him.
Sam Adamo. How does that feel?
He thinks you're
I'm not
coming
gonna hold
on.
any grudges.
He thinks you're coming on a little strong.
Yeah.
Now we have a theory. We think his ego is getting to him.
Yeah.
And you're not coming on too strong. In fact, you should go harder.
But what is it?
Okay, guys, hold on, please. Okay, let me please use 2 keywords I've been using a lot lately. Let's use a little bit of rational thought. Okay.
That's what we're
was
doing here.
when Pantelis went and had some show, and there was only him and me in the same room.
I guarantee you, in this entire building, there is maybe at least 2 rational thoughts on a monthly basis.
Adam, I'd like to remind
Which
you
is not a high
that before
number.
this episode started, me and Poseidon screamed so much that we were red and he was drooling.
Allegedly.
And you're
I was
asking
there.
you're asking for, yeah, this is a place of rational thought.
We both looked like 2 retarded lesbians.
To the point where you literally got in the middle and said, sorry, mom and dad, I'll clean the floors with my hands. And then you're like, you know what this place needs? Rational thought.
Yeah, I will gladly even quote to you. The very first time I met Sam here, okay, we went downstairs together, and he tells me, Adam. Yes, we left the building together. He tells me,
shit.
Adam, from the kind of person
Your place or
you
his?
could be a millionaire. The street.
You did it in the
That's
street.
what he says.
Hold on a second.
Okay, I'll slow down
He
if you
put
want
it
me
in the street?
So as we were walking towards each other's cars, right? He was walking towards his, or I was accompanying him to his car. I don't remember. He tells me, "Man, you should really get on the comedy scene. You could make a lot of money. You could be a millionaire."
I think he was being sarcastic.
I don't think he was. I think he was trying to whore you out.
Oh, maybe he was trying to pimp you out in the
Yeah, he's like,
comedy
you can make a
scene.
lot of money. Come here, you make me chuckle.
Listen, let me tell you something very
One of the
specific.
tricks, the first trick of the pimp is to always make their mark fall in love with them.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
I spoke
It's
to
the first
Sam
thing.
That's so
privately.
smart.
Yeah.
And
How do they fall for it?
So I'll tell you what.
Well,
how about-
because
I love you and the other 26 whores.
no, because what happens, they have 26 whores already swooned working for him. You know what I mean? So then he'll meet a chick,
Yo, these chicks just work for me.
treat her like a princess, they fall in love with him, and then like after like a few months, I guess. But I don't understand. Like, it's so confusing for me.
Adam, start using the same. Adam, how about we dress you like a pimp? We get you a nice cane.
But hold on, it
I'll
just
never
doesn't.
be able
It
to get
doesn't
to my
it-
point.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, imagine you're in love with a man, and then that
I
man
can
says,
imagine.
"Okay, like suck this other man's dick." You'd be like, "Wait, what?"
I'm not gonna. No. Put something like fake. I could imagine.
so I'm gonna come.
No, but what? No, but wouldn't you? Well, as a woman, wouldn't you be like, "What?"
I mean, as a woman, I'd probably be more like, "Okay."
But I've never heard. You know what's interesting? I've never heard of men being pimped out. Do you think it happens?
Why don't you shut your fucking mouth and make me some money?
Guys, on a serious note, I'm fine. I'm not interested if you guys have the same rational thought as me. I'm not interested. I'm only interested in telling you that me,
If we
a thinking
have the same
person-
rational thought as you, there's a fucking problem.
Okay, fine. So regardless of your respective versions of my rational thought, which makes sense, says, okay?
Hold on.
I spoke to Sam privately, okay? I don't have to say what everybody said everywhere,
Yeah.
okay?
Behind closed
I
doors.
spoke to Sam and I said, I don't know what all this hoopla about me being gay and me coming on to him. Stop right there. I'm not gay. I'm not coming on to Sam. I don't want either one of us to be uncomfortable about that.
Can I just say
respective
what's
idea.
funny? He told Sam, the guy that's telling everyone that he's gay and coming on to him too strong. I don't know who said that I'm coming on to you too strong. And Sam's like, me. I keep telling people and coming on to me really strong.
Well, his
he's like, look,
senses are
it's a
not serving
mystery.
him properly.
It's a mystery. I too don't know who said it. He's like, no, Adam, it's me. It's me. I'm saying.
By the way, out of all the gay shit Adam has said, this is the first time he's come out and said, I'm not gay for the first time, by the way.
yeah,
Out
that
of all
is
the
true.
suspicious-
Congrats, Adam.
Because you guys are stretching the boundaries between what's okay and what's not okay. You're stretching.
Hold on. We're not stretching. First of all, here's what happens, right?
Go ahead.
You refused to admit that you weren't gay for the longest time on this podcast. You wouldn't say I'm not. You wouldn't
You
say
guys cornered me into
No.
going
But
with
here's
your
the thing:
game.
you'd say weird stuff. And then you'd leave a lot of holes, pun intended, a lot of holes to be filled by us. And the thing is, when you make it sound kind of gay, I mean, we're gonna fill up those gay holes.
Because I'm good at filling holes.
Fine.
Exactly.
Then here's a good time for me to tell you, sadly, your rational thought is not working properly. Those holes don't need to be filled.
But why not just say
Or those
from-
holes are not being filled
But hold on,
properly.
if we're if
Wait,
our,
they're not being. Who do you want to fill them?
if our rational thought is not working well, why wouldn't you just say from the beginning, guys, I'm not gay? Like, no, it's a joke. I said it wrong or whatever. Why wouldn't you admit to it? Why would you just sit there and chuckle like a gay old man?
Okay,
Also,
guys.
hold on, Adam. Before I don't care about your answer because it's going to be convoluted nonsense. You know what we do care about? We've been waiting for a month. Everyone wants to know the update. How is the sex toy?
Okay, let me please link this answer, and I'm not deflecting. The answer to your question and another subject, I'm linking them together.
You're
okay?
deflecting.
I am a person who doesn't preoccupy myself with those kinds of items, okay?
We didn't ask you to preoccupy yourself. We said, how was it
I
when you
haven't
used
used it yet, okay? I will make $1 million swear on $1 million, whatever, what's it called? I will swear under oath. It has not moved inside my apartment. It's on a table. I can tell you exactly where it is. I'll even take a video of it, okay?
Okay.
I have it.
If you take
The
a
only
video of
thing
it, put it on OnlyFans.
Put it on what? Sorry?
Put it on the website.
I have a question.
It's just, yes.
When's the last time you've ejaculated?
Over a month.
Like that.
Okay,
No
that's
way. That's
Adam, no joke.
crazy.
I hate this. I hate talking about this stuff,
Hold
Adam.
on.
It's very taboo, and I'm with you. There's some stuff that should remain private. But as a healthy adult to another, hopefully soon to be healthy adult, Adam, you have to start coming. Like I don't know what else to
Did
say.
we also just disprove all those no nut gurus?
Yeah, Adam, your brain's not working, dude. You gotta start nutting.
All these gurus online saying you can't ejac. I mean, we have living evidence of what happens to your brain when you don't ejaculate.
No, you shouldn't ejaculate like you 6 times a day, but you should. There should be some
It's
kind
called
of
optimizing, right?
yeah. But Adam, you're destroying your sperm.
Yeah. You're actually killing it.
Your prostate must be
So-
fucking dead by now.
What happens? Oh my god. Oh, you think that's why he's getting rectal bleeding?
That's it's probably tied into the fucking.
No.
anal
I have to see
bleeding.
a doctor. Hold on,
It might be.
Your facts are wrong.
You might have a
I'm
swollen
seeing
prostate.
I have to go see a doctor for one more set of blood tests.
But they take other. They don't just take the blood from your ass. They take blood like from your veins.
Hold on.
Did they do a prostate exam on you?
They took it from. Are you guys familiar with the not prostate? Oh shit! There's a vein.
The jugular.
Close. Give me some terms. If it works too much, you can die. If
The thyroid.
Thank you. I took some tests on my thyroid. They originally thought that there was something wrong with it.
Hold on. Why would the thyroid have anything to do with
Your asshole.
bleeding from your asshole?
Okay, here's how it started. It's okay.
This is crazy.
I'm gonna try and simplify.
Because I'm gonna be honest,
I'm gonna
if you said
simplify
that the
everything.
bleeding from your asshole was caused by someone else's thyroid, I'd be like, okay, we got a story.
I would be. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what I went to see a specialist. I went to see my family doctor. Then the family doctor referred me to a specialist. Are you guys familiar with you might be allergic to certain foods or your body cannot consume? It could be milk. I don't know. I'm not a dietitian, but
Lactose intolerant?
Are you?
Thank
wait,
you, thank
is,
you.
Is
I
your question?
might
Are
be
you guys familiar with allergies?
are you guys familiar with the term lactose intolerant? Thank you. I don't know. Some people study lots of. Some people.
But why
are
don't you just
versed in
ask a question like that? Why you got familiar with the term when you can't? Why do you talk like
Do
that?
you have any idea what that means? How about that? You know?
Yes.
Okay. It's like saying me talking to you about some complex engineering that my father did. Are you going to understand it? Well, you never.
It is not complex engineering. Children are lactose intolerant. Just
Okay,
go.
fine. So I had the first test was done on my thyroid. It was suspected. There was something wrong with it. And then I took another test.
Connected to
It was
you.
an anomaly. I'm sure you know that word.
Oh,
it
I
was
know
an
it.
anomaly, and at the end of the day, everything was fine with my thyroid. However, we're still trying to rule out if I may be lactose intolerant. That don't throw in any other variables besides I have one more set of tests to do. I'll know.
Again, does not cause rectal bleeding. I'll prove it to you. I am convinced I have lactose intolerance.
Well, then that's not proof because you're like, I'm convinced I have, but we don't know you have them. And
Yeah.
technically, it's still up in the air.
You should say convinced based on what?
Based off of the fact that if I have too much milk in a day, I just shit myself.
But he drinks like 6 gallons a day.
Or like anything too dairy. Like I know Dairy Queen. As soon as I eat anything from Dairy Queen, straight to the bathroom, straight.
And
it's water.
Have you seen a doctor?
No, I like the raw dog things in life.
Okay, well,
But I don't think that because I've had moments where I've eaten too much cheese, too much dairy products, and like I'm shitting and my stomach kind of hurts, but not to the point of
But
rectal
I think it hurts
bleeding.
because you're shitting a lot.
I think so, yeah, but not to the point of rectal bleeding. That's intense, dude.
well, here's okay. You know how sometimes
But
you
have
have a
you
little
gotten
bit
a
of A and a
prostate
little
exam?
bit of B?
Have you gotten a prostate exam?
No, I don't think so. What's that thing when they stick a tube up your ass? I had that.
Gay sex?
The term for it.
The tube is a dildo.
Yeah, they
Thursday night
I had
at
it done at
Extreme.
St. Mary's. I'm not joking. I had it done while I was working for that company doing the telemarketing.
What kind of job was this? What kind of
Wow, since you
telemarketing
got-
job is this?
You remember that job when you were selling a little bit like the Yellow Pages? We'd like to sell you this ad, and then you guys would never let go about the fact that it's a scam.
It sounds way more like a scam now
Hold
than
on.
shoving things
Our
up your
company
asshole.
started
Hold
in 2009.
Hold on, that doesn't make it any less weird.
This
They
makes it way more
Hold
of a
on,
scam,
at
dude.
the Yellow Pages, they shoved a tube up your ass.
No,
At least they didn't
no.
shove a phone book up your ass.
The company was a little bit like the Yellow Pages.
A little bit.
calling company and offering them ads. I'm giving you a company that's as close as possible resembles our company.
And they did rectal exams on you.
While I was working there, I went to go and get my. I can't believe you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, are you talking about colon cleanse?
Thank you. Colonoscopy. Thank you.
No, that's two different
I
things.
had a colonoscopy.
What's a colonoscopy?
Colonoscopy is when a doctor looks at your asshole.
But for what reason?
To find out if you have
it's-
something there.
If it's
yeah.
ready for fun or not.
And everything was fine. And everything was fine.
Because every time you say colonoscopy, I just think of anal dust.
Finally, we found the right.
You know what I
The
mean?
scope of your colon.
Yeah.
So, and what did the doctor say? Ready for business?
Everything was fine.
Nice. And did you start using it after?
What do you mean? No. So to answer your question in a very convoluted
This
way,
was
yes.
what year did you check your asshole?
2023, I think.
Oh, this is recent.
This is
Yeah,
recent.
I told you I was working there, and you guys were
Yeah,
guys
no,
were
no,
so
no,
gung ho about the fact that it was a scam
Hold on.
company.
By you telling us you work at a scam company, how the fuck are we supposed to be like, yeah, he got a colonoscopy?
Okay,
How are these
I
things related?
made
Why
the
would-
link by saying what kind of job was I doing at the time I had the colonoscopy?
So
No,
hold on, I have a
working-
question for you. I have a question. I have a very specific question for you. Why not just say back in 2023 I got a colonoscopy? Why you have to say when
While I
I
was at
worked
work.
for Yellow Pages, they shoved tubes up my asshole? Like why you gotta
Okay.
why you gotta go
I
there?
suppose I should have been. I should have not made a reference to that, but
In 2023 I got a colonoscopy. It's that simple. You don't have to add
okay.
your
point,
employment. This isn't an interview.
Yeah. At the end of the day, guys, so there's
Yeah.
two things. I still have to have that last set of tests done, and I might just be having a lousy diet.
What
I
do you
mean,
eat?
you are having a lousy diet. If you tell us what you're eating, people are going to lose their minds.
What do you eat in a day?
What'd you eat today?
Frozen food like pasta, chicken, stuff like that. You know,
Frozen,
on,
like
hold on.
Michelinas, like little, yeah, that's destroying your gut and your
that's
anus.
terrible for you. And how old are you now?
46.
Yeah, that's 20,
Yeah, no.
20 to 40 years of just anal gut destruction.
Not entirely. I do eat oranges. You know, I do eat fruits.
No, but this is the thing about people don't understand. It's the same thing with losing weight. Let's say if I do heroin. If I eat a carrot, it doesn't undo the heroin.
Yeah.
Well, my reasoning is that you're eating some not so good foods, but you're eating good foods at the same time.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so I'll give you an example. You have your hot chocolate there, right?
Yes.
If I were to piss in it, hold on. If I were to piss in it and then add more hot chocolate, would you drink the hot chocolate?
Disgusting.
Right? Because there's still piss in it.
Okay, but the thing with the food, it's a little it's not the healthiest, but it's
What you make the mistake of thinking is you think it cancels each other out. But what happens is, let's say you're really healthy and you eat well on a regular basis. You eat whole foods. It's not
steaks,
nothing
whatever.
processed. Eggs, meat, whatever. Your vegetables. Your gut is very healthy and everything. But what happens is you can cheat from time to time because you're already really healthy. You know what I mean? But what happens is it still does the same amount of damage. It's just your body heals it instantaneously and much faster. You know what I mean? But that's because you've done years or months of clean eating. And,
So then
so your gut health is healthy. Your intestines are healthy. Everything, your heart is healthy. Your lung, everything is healthy.
does that not kind of mean you're taking my side?
No, I'm not taking your you watch yourself. So like, it's
Looks like it.
let's say you have defenses, right? And you build these giant walls with trebuchets and whatever. That one little arrow is not going to hurt the wall. You
Okay,
understand
I
what I
get
mean?
it.
But for you, it doesn't count. You can eat all you want, but just because you had one orange, it doesn't cancel itself out.
So wouldn't it be a little bit more appropriate for me to tell you how many vegetables I ate and how many Michelinas that I have? Not that, I eat all
You
kinds
have
of
one a
stuff.
day. You have one a day, and one Michelinas a day.
One every 2 days.
That's not good, bro.
Okay, one every 2 days. And what other frozen foods do you eat the other one every 2 days?
I also like to buy that Chinese, I don't know what it's called. Chinese noodles. I
The
don't
frozen
know what
ones?
it's called. It's something kind of chicken. Yeah,
The frozen ones.
yeah.
Those dumplings, those frozen dumplings and frozen spring rolls.
No,
you know how bad-
no, that's not what I buy.
But do you know how bad that is for you?
But that's not what I buy.
But regardless, but even the frozen Thai shit or whatever.
You ever heard of Crave? Not the TV show. There's a food manufacturer called Crave.
Yeah.
I buy that,
No, those are so bad for you.
Yeah, bro. It's horrible what you're eating.
I thought it depends which item.
No, it's,
No, they're all bad because they're flash frozen. First of all, they're half cooked, and then they throw in so much artificial shit just to keep them from
to
going
keep
bad.
Exactly.
And the amount of salt that is in there, that's why you probably walk in dick first. There's all salt accumulation on your waistline. You have to. Here's the thing: if you want to eat, first of all, I don't know why you'd want to have a Michelina's cheat meal once every. It's kind of
Okay,
nasty.
let me ask
those
you this
things.
question. If you pay $7-8, you know it's healthier because it's not like the bottom of the thing, right? Like your
That
Seriously?
sentence, that
No.
sentence isn't real. Is that-
Seriously.
If the price you pay is more than like $2-3, right? The Michelinas are like $2-3. If you pay
Bro,
7-8
McDonald's like
items,
$16.
I think you'd be better off.
Killing yourself.
of buying those sandwiches at the gas
That's
station.
what I meant. That's what I meant too.
okay, you guys. Okay, if you guys want to enlighten me, go right ahead. I do buy every now and then those chicken burgers for $7-8. Is the fact that I paid that much for them not indicative of the fact that it's not the bottom barrel price, and that hence it's more healthier?
I think somebody needs to
What?
beat you till you.
I
fall
don't
into
know.
a
I'm
coma.
speaking English. If you're paying Michelinas is like
look,
$2.
If
Hence
you really,
cheap, hence
look,
lousy
if you
quality.
really, because you don't know how to cook, I'm guessing, right?
A little bit.
What's a
I'm
little
not an
bit?
advanced cook. Okay, I know how to make totally pasta.
Okay, pasta doesn't count. That's the easiest thing to make. It's you literally take it out of the box and throw it in boiling water, and you throw in some salt, and it's done.
Okay, fine. But
What else can you cook? Nothing
used
else.
to be able to make spaghetti, but okay, it's still
But
pasta.
so
No, you're right. I
okay.
have to expand my cooking
No,
abilities.
so let's face the bull head on. Okay, the truth is you don't know how to cook, and frankly, after 46 years of not knowing how to cook, I think at this point you refuse to learn how to cook.
That's a good assumption.
Okay, so you're gonna.
I'm not open-minded enough to want to.
Why'd you rephrase what I just said?
Yeah, you just
don't
said what he said
refuse.
in a way cuntier manner.
Made it a
And a
priority.
dumber way too. You're like, I don't want to feed myself.
So you
Whose
refuse
fault
to
is
cook,
that,
and
weirdo?
you refuse to learn to how to cook. But here's the thing:
Go ahead.
instead of paying, because you're buying for that meal, you're buying one chicken burger, right? But then on the same day, you're paying another $7, $8, let's say $8 for another chicken burger. Let's say you can't just go the whole day on one chicken burger. One chicken burger is 500 calories, and not even a squirrel
Oh,
can
don't
survive.
forget, I
on-
also buy bread and peanut butter.
Okay,
I
so
mix
you
my
have
meals.
You eat like a child.
So you have 8 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a day.
You eat like a
I
kid
do
with
have the
diabetes.
chicken burger. Half the day is the chicken burger. The other day is the peanut butter.
These are horrible foods. Why do you think chicken burger is healthy food? What's going on here?
Yo, I can't, bro.
Adam,
You guys
I
want
don't
to take over my dietitian's role?
You don't have a
That's
If you have a dietitian, fire him right now.
This is why. Are you serious? You have a dietitian?
Oh, I went to see. I had a consultation with one
Where'd you find him?
When?
through my family doctor.
When?
Your family
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
doctor
whoa,
sent you to a guy that
I
told you
haven't-
eat chicken
no,
burgers
no,
and Michelinas?
no. You know what happened? I think the woman was on maternity, and then she didn't get back to me. So wait, I
She
had
just made
one
stuff up in your head?
session. We didn't go through all the. Okay, I should have said that sooner. We had one session.
Bro, this is wild.
Okay.
Honestly, it's wild, dude. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. This is too much for
Maybe
me.
now you're kind of putting two and two together. Now maybe this is why I have
maybe
bleeding.
I'm putting two
because
together.
of my
I'm the
dieting.
problem.
Because of my shitty
So
dieting.
here's the thing, Adam.
Yes.
You survive on a diet of Michelinas,
Yeah.
chicken nuggets, chicken burgers, and
That's
peanut
not the
butter and
same.
jelly sandwiches.
That's probably why you're not getting regular erections.
That's another thing too. That'll kill your testosterone.
I'm living off hate, and I'm always hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way
Here's
to
a
be.
crazy thought.
No,
I do
no,
eat
no. Hold on,
yogurt.
hold on.
I eat
Here's the thing.
yogurt.
Here's the thing. So you're gonna spend what? Let's say $20 a day to feed yourself. Is that a correct assumption?
15. Well, I
Okay.
look at it on a weekly basis.
Okay, let's
not a
say it's
daily.
15. Let's say
Yeah.
it's you don't spend $15 a week.
I was gonna say $70 a week.
No,
$10
so let's
a
say
day.
$15 a day.
10.
No, $15 a day. No, $15 a day because there's
Fine.
no way you buy just one chicken burger. Okay, you buy other stuff too.
I look at all the stuff that lasts me a week and I divide it by 7. Okay, if you want it,
There's no way. I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyways, why don't you put an extra $5? Okay, an extra $5 a day. You get $20 a day, and go to Poulet Rouge. By the way, we're not
I have
sponsored by
gone
them.
there. I have gone there.
Yeah,
I like
and
that
did
place
you
a
eat?
lot.
Yeah, you like
Why
it a
is
lot.
it? I've never eaten anything from there.
So
Very
I'll explain
good.
to you. So it's
Very
very,
good.
it's very
You have
good. It's
free
very
choice
healthy.
I'll let
It's
Poseidon do the talking.
basically it's basically build your chicken bowl. It's basically the Subways of chicken bowls.
Is it good chicken?
It's very good
Very good.
chicken.
No,
very
I don't
good.
mean taste good. Like, I mean, do we know if it's like organic? Is it
Oh,
high, or is it
look,
like?
let's be honest, bro. It's not organic. But
Okay,
if you're
but
gonna,
I'm saying it's just.
but I'm just
yeah.
saying if he's gonna
No,
eat,
I'm not mad. I'm asking a question.
no, I know. But if he's gonna eat between,
Like how they selling? It's nothing to do with him. I was curious about the place. Never eaten. Like, are they selling it as
for real?
organic
Okay.
chicken? Like, that's what I'm asking. I
oh,
never
okay,
been.
no. So basically, the whole thing is they just advertise like I don't know what they advertise. It's just basically like you go. It's like Subway where you make your sandwich,
But it's a chicken bowl.
But it's a chicken bowl, so you pick your veggies, your sauces, your this, your that. You know, it's not the healthiest, but if you're gonna eat out, you may as well go to this place. You're gonna pay $20. First of all, it fills you up. You know, you get your rice, your veggies,
Yeah.
you get everything. You get your carbs, your proteins. You get everything,
All kinds of ingredients,
Yeah.
beets and whatever, tomatoes.
which are very good for you. Fills you up. I would rather you go to Poulet Rouge once a day, and you get that. You put the extra $5 a day. What is that a week? That's $35.
Probably like $1 million.
No, that's $35. No, that's $35 a week extra. You already spent 15 a day.
Oh, that's how I want to look at it.
Yeah, so I had an extra 35 a week. You're gonna eat healthier. You're gonna fix your rectal bleeding. You're gonna fix your thyroid. You're gonna fix your testosterone a little bit. You know, you're gonna get more erections. You're gonna ejaculate
I have
more.
a crazy notion. That's one meal a day, and I'm going to starve myself the rest of the meals.
No, there's in those bowls. There's 2,000 calories. These are full meals. You
Nobody's saying it's one meal a day.
yeah.
He's saying sorry, it's one meal for the week. He's saying.
No, 1 meal a day.
If I go
said.
there
I said
once a
five-
day,
No,
that
five-
food will not last me all day. It'll last me for one meal. Most people eat 2 or 3 meals a day.
No, but what he's saying is that meal is a 2,000 calorie meal. So if you want, cut it up and eat half an hour, half later.
Yeah, and you can get an extra
Oh,
bigger bowl. What if you're really hungry that day? You can get a bigger bowl for like
It's going to be more like
$3.
25 then.
Or you can add extra chicken for $3. You know, it's not the end of the world. But you go do that, you're gonna eat healthy, you're gonna fix a lot of your problems. Now, granted, it's not the best, but it's a start. I remember when
I say don't listen to Poseidon. I say you go to the grocery store and you pick veggies, meats.
Yogurt, I
No,
said earlier,
no,
I was
no.
kind of ignored.
No, you're
Yogurt is
you're
healthy.
setting him up for failure.
Guys,
What do
can
you
I
mean?
please get an
Because
answer?
he can't cook for himself. He's gonna
Adam,
get
what can
confused.
you cook for real?
Okay.
Anything?
If you want me to make it my business,
Tortellinis.
to
I thought he was
run-
gonna say tortoise.
If you want me to,
I could
to
cut a
make it
good
my
turtle.
business to by the way, if you guys must know, I do go to my mother's every now and then. She cooks very well.
What does she cook?
Meats, all kinds of stuff.
His
And-
brain.
Any particular dishes that you enjoy, that you like?
There's some Czech dishes. I don't know if you ever heard of them. Oh, dumplings. We were talking about them earlier.
That's Asian.
There's a version that's Czech. Believe me.
Okay. But what's it called in Czechoslovakian?
Knedle.
Knudla.
Yeah, yeah.
Knudla. Sounds violent. Okay, what else does she make?
Oh, yeah, what else does she make?
I mean, there's a long list.
We're listening.
Shepherd's pie.
Okay.
Who's the shepherd?
I never asked.
So shepherd's pie. You like shepherd's pie?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. What else? What else does she cook?
So many. I mean, you know.
Have you ever tried to cook any of these things on your own?
Okay. Can I just man up and say no? Not that I'm not interested, but
But I
just
never
haven't
told
made
you
it
to
a
not man
Yeah,
up. We're having a discussion.
yeah,
here.
we are.
You don't have to.
Okay, so you know what? Actually, let me ask you a question directly. Is the fact that the only thing I know how to cook is tortellini and spaghetti limiting? Does that mean that I have limitations in terms of what I can cook?
Bro, you know how
You
to
just
cook.
described limitations.
You know how to
Oh,
cook.
I wasn't sure.
You know how to cook 2 types of pasta.
That's clearly a limitation.
There are cookbooks. There are cookbooks for children that have more dishes in them than you know how to cook.
Okay.
Have you never tried frying a steak, frying some chicken? Have you never tried any of that?
I guess my problem is I'm too narrow-minded. You understand? What do you want me to say?
Autistic is what you're trying to say. Heavily autistic. So you just hold on. You just survive on PB&J's, tortellini, spaghetti, and chicken.
Can I
burgers,
please
gas
ask you
station
guys,
chicken
are you
burgers.
happy with the yogurt part, or it has no bearing on anything here?
Adam, you're a fucking dipshit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know,
like,
what do you want me to say?
Adam, do you?
My mother even tells me, I hope you've eaten yogurt. She says that. So
I know, Adam, but you're eating the rest. It's just garbage.
Oh, okay, so fine.
And even yogurt, I don't even know what kind of yogurt you're eating. I don't give a shit at this point. Like, it's wild what you're doing. You're destroying your body. You're destroying the temple that your parents built for you.
Well, let's not go that far.
Well, I mean, it's Asian temple.
I have a question for you.
Shoot.
How long have you been living alone?
How long you been
4
living
years.
with this Islamic temple?
4 years.
So you've been living alone for 4 years, right?
If you want to get technical, in 2020, and so 4.5 years.
So the reason why you never got rectal bleeding was because you were fed by your mother and your parents this whole time.
Oh, yeah. The second you started feeding yourself, your
The
ass started
second
bleeding.
you started feeding yourself.
I have some very interesting news which might make you think, oh, now I understand, Adam.
My
When
ass
I
has
was
been bleeding my whole
20,
life.
I had an operation on my butt. No joke. I don't know if it has any bearing, but I'm not joking.
I mean,
What's the operation?
what has bearing here is your ass. It was clearly bearing
It
all
was
the way.
done under local anesthetic. I think the term is called a fistula. I'm not a doctor.
Let me
Some
ask you,
little growth.
was this surgery done before or after your road trip to New York, Toronto, where you left your car?
Before.
Oh, interesting. So you're telling me when you left your
I was 20 at the time.
So when you left your car at
24.
the truck stop, remember when you left your car at the pit stop or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you
Yes,
tell me
I
they
do.
got like
That was
brand
10
new
years
anus.
after. That was 10 years after.
Yeah, okay.
But what was the surgery about?
Okay, I'm going to answer indirectly. Do you know that thing when you have to sit in the bowl and you have that hemorrhoids? It had something to do with hemorrhoids. I had something that was really...
How did you get hemorrhoids? At 20.
I have a feeling, you know what? I think I just hit the nail on the head. These bad eating habits obviously seem to have been, what's the word I'm looking for? They've been part of me for quite a while then, I guess, right? I don't know.
Dude, it's impressive that you got hemorrhoids at 20 years old, I have to say, because I'm a notorious toilet bowl sitter, and I yet to have gotten hemorrhoids.
It's true. I can attest. He would have
And-
told me. We
and-
would have talked about it.
Yeah, and I would have been panicking because I would have been bleeding from my anus, and I thought I'd be
It's
dying.
coming back to me now.
So
I
but
can't
my
believe we're
question is,
talking
how the
about this.
fuck did you get hemorrhoids at 20?
I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
But what would you
It's a
do?
good
What
excuse.
would you do on a daily basis?
Okay,
around
are
that
you
time?
familiar with that thing you sit in? You have to you're not completely down. You have to stick your ass there. Then that liquid you put it in shrinks the thing.
What?
Bro, I have no idea what the fuck you just said. A liquid that shrinks you
okay.
down.
What's that thing? Okay, work with me. You're on the river and you have I don't know what it's called. You sit on it. I'm giving you an analogy. A circular. Throw me the thing. I'm drowning. Throw me one of those
a lifesaver.
Thank you. In the shape of a lifesaver,
A
a lot
tube.
smaller. Thank you. You're sitting on that. It's a lot smaller, and you're not fully sitting. You're about, I don't know, 20 centimeters above ground, and you're making sure that your ass is in water combined with some formula. You have to literally sit there for, I don't know, 10 minutes while it shrinks the shit that's affecting your hemorrhoids.
No, I asked you, how did you get hemorrhoids?
Oh, I thought you asked me what I did to take care of them.
No, I asked you, how did you get
I
hemorrhoids?
don't know.
Because I understood that he got hemorrhoids from going to a lazy river just now. That's what I understood.
The
Just
river wasn't that
explain
lazy.
to how you treat the hemorrhoids.
No, but hold on. So how do you think you got hemorrhoids? Would you sit on the bowl really long? Toilet bowl?
Well, here's the thing. I only got them once, so I don't know.
Okay, were you constantly constipated before that?
I don't think so.
Did you refrain from pooping in public? Would you hold it all day and then poop at home?
No.
No? You would just poop away in public at the age of 20.
If it's necessary, then yes.
Are you talking about an anal fissure?
Maybe.
It's an anal fissure.
That's what he's talking
Interesting enough, my father had it done too. They had that same operation or similar.
Is it hereditary?
about. No, it's not hereditary.
Small tear
It's a
in the
small
thin,
tear.
moist tissue that lines the anus usually occurs.
That was not my case, don't worry.
It usually occurs within the homosexual community due to aggressive anal sex. The anus is the opening at the end of the digestive tract where stool exits the body. Common causes of an anal fissure include constipation and straining or passing hard and large stools during a bowel movement.
We're getting a nice rod rammed in there.
God damn.
So you had an anal fissure at 20 and they fixed it.
24.
Okay.
I had hemorrhoids when I was
Yo,
20.
why does it keep changing with you? Everything always changes.
Wait,
Nothing
24
is ever.
for crying out.
You
I'm
know
good
who
with
you are.
dates. It was the year 2002. I just remember, okay? I don't know why, but I do.
He's like you know those moving mazes. he's like a giant. Like his mind.
What else has been wrong with your anus? You had the hemorrhoids? You had the anal fissure? What else?
That, and as we've already established, the bad eating habits.
What's the worst thing you eat? You think. Forget
Well,
what we say.
I do go to McDonald's every now and then.
No.
Bro,
What's
so he
the
spends
worst
the
thing that
money-
you eat consistently? How often do you go to McDonald's?
Okay, give me a list of things you consider worst or bad.
I don't know the list of things you. What's the worst that you consider?
The
You.
Michelinas.
Okay, how often do you eat it?
Twice a week?
What is it? Michelina's pizza? What is it?
No, the fettuccine.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Yep.
So you get the worst, the unhealthiest pasta you can find.
It's the green box.
Yeah, it's a green box.
So,
Michelina fettuccine Alfredo. Let's go to Michelina's Dietary. Okay, we're gonna get this done.
And okay, so you eat that once every 2 days. You go to Mickey Dick's often. What do you eat at Mickey Dick's?
how many different items do you think they have? A hamburger and
But
fries.
What do you enjoy? But what do you enjoy? Do you
the
enjoy
junior, either the junior chicken burger or the junior hamburger.
so the McDouble?
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
The McDoubles.
Fuck, you eat like a refugee. He eats, bro, like he crossed
You
the
do?
ocean on a paddle boat. He made it here and he's surviving, and he doesn't speak the language, and he's just eating anything he can find, the cheapest thing. And how often do you eat McDonald's?
Not often. Last week I was there once. Just once. Before, okay, here's a fair way to look at it. When's the last time I'd eaten before that? A while. Not often. I just said it. Not
Do
often.
you enjoy Subways?
Tim Hortons is a place I enjoy.
What do you eat at Tim Hortons?
I have the sandwich with peanut butter. You know, just
What?
excuse me, toast with peanut butter. Excuse me.
Go to Subway and
The
get a peanut butter
toast with
sandwich.
peanut butter.
That's the fucking most Adam thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, sometimes
although
they have
we,
that pulled
although
pork
we,
sandwich or
although
whatever.
you have that at Tim Hortons. Yuck.
I
Oh,
like it.
dude, I got so angry. I made the mistake of buying food at IKEA. I went to IKEA, and they have, towards the end they have that cafeteria there.
Okay.
And I made the mistake of getting a pulled pork sandwich.
How was that?
It was so disgusting. For real, I was actually really upset that I spent money to eat at their IKEA cafeteria, I was ready to go back and throw the food in the people's faces. It was terrible. It was like you know what it was? You know what it reminded me of? It was a degree above hospital food.
Wow.
There's like hospital food, IKEA cafeteria, right above there. It was disgusting. Couldn't stand it. Fries were okay though. So I regretted that. But
guys,
well,
let me please ask you.
No, I was
along
gonna
the
say
same
something.
subject. We're not changing subjects.
No, but I was gonna say something about you.
Yeah.
As much as we love to mess with you and shit on you and yell at you and bully you, I do envy you sometimes.
Adam, for real though, if you could. So
Yeah, that's exactly what I buy.
okay, well, Adam, if you can literally no, for real,
But not
you
always. I just wanna
Okay.
make that
Oh,
clear.
wait,
Adam,
hold on.
Adam,
I want to
hold
see
on,
the
look at it.
story.
Hold
I
on,
want to
look
see
at
the
this.
story.
Poseidon, what does that say?
250 calories.
Speaking to the microphone.
241 grams.
Okay.
250
And 250
calories.
calories.
So if you have this once every 2 days, that
This
chicken
is insane.
that chicken bowl from Poulet Rouge is more than enough.
Look at the sodium, bro.
Sodium. Whoa! Wait, how is there more sodium?
It's because that's
Hold
how
on.
they keep it. That's how they keep.
No, but
frozen
how
food.
is there more sodium than what's in the container?
That's what. What do you mean?
It's 241 grams of in the package, but there's 690 gram. Oh, it's milligrams. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. Total carbohydrate, 36 grams.
Adam, this is all fake food. Can you
Damn.
name? Can any of these ingredients, Adam? Do you know what any of them are?
Enriched macaroni product.
Hold on, talking to the microphone, Adam, as well. I want to.
Well, let me look at the list first
Okay,
before I talk.
but say it in the microphone.
You can't
Go-
read at the same time?
Go one by one.
Wheat flour, niacin, ferrous sulfate, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin.
So far, do you know any of those? Go on.
Wheat flour, maybe. Water, half and half. Milk cream, Neufchâtel cheese.
Wait, what does half and half milk cream mean? I don't-
It's insane,
Mixed. Salt, carob, bean gum.
Hold on. Neufchâtel cheese, milk cream contains less than 2% cheese.
Adam,
keep going.
it's awful.
Grated cheese blend.
In the mic,
Okay,
in the
I
mic,
get
in the mic, in
I
the
get the
mic.
point.
No, but read
No,
all
no,
of
no.
them.
Cultures, salt, enzymes, natural flavor, powdered cellulose, margarine, liquid and hydrogenated soybean oil.
What is? Do you know what that is? I don't either.
I'm not a dietitian, so
I
no.
don't. No, but it's not. You shouldn't have to be an expert. You shouldn't have to be a science guy. Keep reading, Adam.
Vitamin
Into
A,
the microphone.
palmitate.
I don't know what
And
that is.
vitamin D3 added. Well, I know what vitamin D3 is.
Okay, added.
Romano
Yeah.
cheese blend, cheese cultures, pigeon feces. Are you kidding me? Salt, enzyme. I'm just
Disgusting.
reading what's there, man. I have a good question.
Hold
on
on,
the
hold on.
same
Keep reading. We're gonna go through the whole list.
man.
Keep reading.
Powdered cellulose.
I don't know what that is.
Salt, canola oil, cheese flavor, Parmesan cheese, pasteurized milk, cultures, salt enzymes, occasional rat meat, human semen, and water. Salt is sodium phosphate,
Jesus Christ.
maltodextrin, yeast extract, spice, dextrose, xanthan gum, granulated garlic, milk, soy.
I don't know what any of that shit is.
Are you sure?
I know what some of it is.
I have a funny feeling you're
so
probably
ho-
going to say you wouldn't be
So-
caught dead
oh,
eating
but
something.
hold on. Adam, any of this doesn't strike you as concerning. There's not one of those things that strikes you as concerning to put inside you.
It does, but let me ask you this: you know, when you go and buy a ginger ale, it's got a ton of sugar. What's worse, all this shit or
How do
sugar?
you react? How do you react? How do you read
Well, I'm stunned,
pigeon
but-
feces
but what do you want me to
and
say?
fucking rat meat occasionally
disgusting.
and human semen? How do you just go, it's disgusting?
No, he said, well, you know, what do you want me to do? Drink ginger ale with sugar?
Oh, fuck, bro, I'm gonna pull up, bro, I'm gonna get a cardiac arrest. You read that you've consumed occasional rat meat, human semen, and pigeon feces, and your reaction was, oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. How are you normal? How are you normal? How do you
I
not?
should have a heart attack too then.
Yes, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
do
the
you-
one consuming this. You should be freaking out, is what he's saying.
How do
okay,
you?
I am. I'm just keeping it to myself.
Oh, it's the rat meat.
Oh, that's the rat meat's coming back up.
Adam, how do you just go, oh my God, that's crazy? To rat
That's
meat
insane. To rat
and
meat.
pigeon feces.
And human
And first of all,
human
where-
semen.
And human semen. It's not so bad, a bit of extra protein. No, but pigeon feces, first of all, you don't even have questions of how the pigeon feces got there and the rat meat.
Adam minds his
And
business.
it's fettuccine Alfredo. How's the rat meat in fettuccine Alfredo? There's no meat. There's no fucking meat. The semen I can understand. It's all white.
He has 0 questions. Like, sir, we're gonna come in your macaroni. He's like, you do what you gotta do.
I mean,
I'm not Poseidon. I'm
So
not a
maybe
chef.
I'm underreacting, but I'm disgusted. I'm just not showing it.
Adam, you've reacted more insane to like smaller things.
It is a weird non-reaction. I'm gonna be
You're
honest
more
with you.
disgusted.
It makes it funnier that you're just like, yeah, people are coming in my Michelinas.
You're more disgusted and embarrassed by your own farts. And you just read that you've consumed rat meat, pigeon feces, and semen.
Is that all you eat, Michelinas? What else you eat?
I do buy pizzas.
Speaking of the microphone.
I do buy pizzas, frozen pizzas.
From who?
Well, Super C is a place I go to often.
No, but what's the brand? I gotta look it up.
Dr. Oetker.
Dr. Oetker?
Oetker.
I'm
found it.
gonna go on a hunch here and say he's not a real doctor. This guy.
I don't, is this what they call here Casa di Mama Restaurante?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Casa di Mama. Do you get 4 cheese, classic Canadian, or
I have
Hawaiian?
gotten 4 cheese.
Do you like 4 cheese?
Yeah.
You know what's insane?
Let me look at fortune.
You react more violently towards us trying to give you advice than pigeon feces and rat meat.
Okay, there'll be a late reaction. Ugh, okay? The only thing is that I'm not eating
Oh my
it
god,
now.
that's the fakest reaction. It almost seems like he enjoys it. I have a question for you, Adam. Are you ever going to eat Michelinas again?
No.
Fettuccine Alfredo. Are you sure?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh, this is weird. This page, these guys just tell you it's 410 grams, and they go, it's see all the certifications, and they go, it's vegan, but they won't tell you what's in it.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Oh, fuck.
Well, Oreos are technically vegan also.
yeah, but they're very bad for you.
Terrible. We still don't know what the black cookie is. Because, for the longest time I thought it was chocolate.
Yeah.
But we just don't know what it is.
Well,
It's
what
just-
what else do you eat, Adam? Just so we could do a thorough search.
Okay, chips. Not a lot.
What, but what do you normally eat in a week? Like something that you're gonna consume this week?
What did you eat today?
Something frozen, but it wasn't Michelinas.
What was it?
What was it? Was it chicken burgers? Pizza?
Something like chicken. It was some kind of meat.
Some kind of meat.
You don't even know what the fuck you put in your body?
God damn, bro.
Well, I bought it, and I bought it at Pharmaprix. I don't know if that helps my cause or
He
doesn't.
bought it at
Why would-
Pharmaprix.
What the fuck? Why would you buying something at a drugstore? Like as a
Because down there,
You know what's
they work
crazy?
with private
You know
health.
what's
They're
crazy?
more than a drugstore now.
You know what's crazy? I used to walk into the Jean Couture and the Pharmaprix, and I would see that little grocery section they had of all the frozen foods, and I'd be like, "Yo, who the fuck buys frozen food here?" And we have the person.
we have him. I
have a-
always wondered too.
Yeah, we have the person that buys them.
You're
It
keeping
makes
him in
sense
business.
now. Yeah.
Okay, let me give you a clearer answer. It was some kind of chicken with vegetables. Okay.
How is that a clear answer? That's just as vague as before.
It was some kind of chicken with the
I
vegetables.
said some kind of meat. Chicken with broccoli and,
As much as I love to shit on you, though, Adam, I wish. Sometimes I envy you, for real.
Let me say something on the very same subject. I'm not cutting you off.
Was it mallet?
I may not have access to the kind of funds you guys have access
Stop. It's not funds, bro, because this costs money. How much did that cost you?
$6?
No, that's a lie. There's no frozen food under $6.
It
Trust me,
says
I'm
$10
fat.
here. It says Mary Calendar's cheesy chicken and broccoli frozen at Walmart. Actually, $4.95. He could get a healthy choice, simply chicken broccoli.
Thank you.
Is that what you got? A healthy choice?
Possible. I didn't study it. I optimize. I'm not going to buy something
it
for
this?
$2. As a matter of fact, it was. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow. Fuck, you're good at this, eh?
Bro, you don't understand, dude. I'm an investigative journalist. Okay, so it's called...
May I please sway your influence, okay?
Yes, I'm just going to look these guys up.
If I was the vice president of a company making $100,000, okay, maybe. But, I'm on a low budget.
I know. We're
No.
not telling you
No.
to do anything crazy. What we're saying is just watch what you eat so that you don't die.
Yeah. Like when you go to Poulet Rouge, at least the ingredients are fresh. They're not
And
frozen.
I do go there.
Oh, fuck,
know?
I never
Not
been.
enough. Not enough, clearly.
Why are you so obsessed? Like, do you think his health is gonna be better if he goes to that
No.
one specific place?
Let me
I
see.
think you're hungry.
because because I know because I started eating there recently, and for real, when you're like
It's
stuck,
amazing.
I just
when-
feel good.
No, when you're stuck, because we have that hack there that you could get the eggs and bacon a la carte from Tim Hortons without the bread and all that shit. Still not good, but like if you're gonna eat something, you can find the Poulet Rouge or one of these places that make these chicken bowls or whatever, and like at least the ingredients are fresher than frozen fucking food.
That I agree.
And
There's no sodium. There's not all these chemicals. It's just sliced vegetables and the chicken. Maybe the sauce isn't that good for you, but at least it's not as bad as these things.
what's your
And
take on that chicken and broccoli, by the way?
You're not eating pigeon feces. You're eating Arab man.
That's one food. I want to hear Pantelis what
you're
he has to
eating
say about that chicken and broccoli.
You're eating Arab man feces.
What?
What's your take on the broccoli, on the chicken and broccoli you just showed me yourself?
I like chicken and broccoli myself. I avoid frozen foods mostly for me because of the sodium and some frozen foods like what we just saw. If I can't really, I don't understand. If it's nitroglycerin shit like that, it scares the shit out of me because I'm like, what does that do in my body?
I sometimes get nostalgic and I'll have pizza pockets once a blue moon.
I have those too. Sorry, not often, but I do.
Oh.
No, I'd have to come
For me,
up.
it's because I get very. Remember in high school, bro, the pizza pockets. Would you pack some? P
Yeah,
for high school, bro. How amazing was it?
the best. Bro, when I was a kid, the garbage I would eat.
Oh my god, man.
Did either one of you ever have Pop Tarts? I had them when I was in grade 9.
Oh, Pop Tarts was the shit.
Mm.
You remember Scooby snacks?
No, I don't.
Oh, you're older than us.
I don't.
What kind of do you remember Fruit of the Loop?
Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops, yeah, those.
Yeah, of course, multicolored.
No, that's the cereal. I'm talking about like Fruit of the Loop. The ones that's it's like a
Oh,
candy.
shit.
No, I don't.
Poseidon, no joke. I don't know if they're lying, but the healthy choice, they don't give a full list of like other stuff. Oh wait, maybe here. See full ingredients list. Oh no, that's it. Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe because it's 2 ingredients. It's a healthy choice. It's
Oh wow.
it's chicken, broccoli, and salt. Maybe.
Literally, they actually take like on the website. I'm looking at the grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, and that's what he got, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
On track, high protein, 4 grams of fiber. No joke. It doesn't say anything. Like it doesn't say anything bad. Look, it actually says they take pride in the fact that they only have sauce.
Simple as getting just the ingredients you want to satisfy your Alfredo craving, and nothing artificial. It's 100% natural
That's amazing.
chicken breast
Okay, so
and broccoli in a creamy Alfredo sauce. Unlike our competition, we have no human semen in our frozen meals, only rat semen. All that deliciousness comes with an amazing 28 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber. Buon appetito. Yo, so
I mean,
when did you eat this?
today,
You ate this today. You just ate rat semen.
at least he didn't consume human semen, though.
Dude, first of all, how did they get the rat semen in there? Do they jerk off the rats?
I don't
I
even,
am dying to ask you-
I don't even know. I'm telling you right now. I don't even know how rats or pigeons get into this shit.
Yeah.
I think it's just they're so big, the factories.
I think that's what it is. But I have a question. Is it are they jerking the rats off or are the rats having sex on
I
top
honestly
of the...
don't think. I think it's rats having sex. I think you don't do it on, you don't do it on purpose. I think this is just stuff that falls in. They're not adding it for flavor. I think they'd have to. People have allergies like to peanuts and stuff. So sometimes you buy something that doesn't have peanuts in it, but they tell you may contain peanuts
Yeah.
because peanuts fall in. I think that's what's happening. I think the rats are just having. There's a lot of rats infested factories.
So
They're
hold on.
having sex around.
These are just some
the chicken Alfredo.
these are just some kinky ass rats then.
Yeah.
They have a food kink, these rats.
I mean, look. Basically, you consume a lot of frozen cum, whether it's human or rat.
How do you feel about having consumed rat semen today?
That is weird, though. Yeah, you're
it's
right.
weird. I have a very.
He just skims over it. Bro.
Well, wait,
I mean, what do you want him to do? That's
I've had
crazy.
a thought that's been accumulating for a while. Do restaurants are restaurants obligated to say shit like because you're ordering food whether you buy it in a grocery store or a
Yeah, they
restaurant?
always. Yeah, I
do?
ask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they do if you ask for the ingredients. But I always, when we found out that there's pigeon feces in a lot of frozen foods, when I was going to get sandwiches a lot at Subway, I would ask. I go, hey, what has pigeon feces? And the guy says the teriyaki, this and that. I go, okay, I don't want none of those. Give me what doesn't have pigeon feces, and then I would take that.
It is disgusting, but I
avoid it. I see you like it, but I avoid that shit.
So next time you go to like a Tim Hortons or whatever, you have to ask them what doesn't have rat semen.
Yeah, you can't have the soup. The soup has Tim Hortons.
dude.
We did this in an episode. The soup has pigeon feces and rat semen.
Yeah.
And you can't have, I think, the wraps. The wraps have jizz or cum or whatever the fuck they have from animals and shit.
And
but
raccoon.
You can
A bit of
have
raccoon meat also.
Yeah. The chicken burger has a little bit of raccoon meat. They said, but it's not. That's not lethal.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Not lethal levels.
They don't have any semen or any feces. So that's good.
What are your thoughts on the pulled pork sandwich there?
My thoughts on it?
Yeah.
My only problem, the reason I don't eat it, is ever since they found the traces of the rat semen, I can't eat it. It fucks my head.
It's got pig anus too. What do you think they call it? Pulled pork?
It's too much.
Why do you think it's all stringy like that? They get it from the anus.
Yeah,
you know,
it's too much for my brain. I can't. It makes me want to vomit.
Yeah.
But you enjoy it next time you're there.
Or just ask. I feel like if you walk
next time you're there, that's what I do. I just ask.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you walk into any restaurant, they'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I have a very relevant point to make on the subject of food. Now, you said $20 if you buy a larger amount of food at a larger meal at Poulet Rouge will be more like 25, right? With the tax and the drink. It's 30 days in a month, $750. I don't have that kind of money to spend on food. I mean, I'm going with what you're telling me.
Can I tell you something? He's actually right. That is expensive. You can't just eat out all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. You know what you have to do? And it sucks for you. You have to learn how to cook basic meals. Buy a bunch of veggies and meats. Chop them up. Prep yourself. Cook once for 3 days.
You know what worked for me? I remember when I worked at Pantelis, right across in the mall, there was an IGA. What happened? Eventually, they renovated that IGA and they made it bigger, and they had a new entrance from the side, and they had like a salad bar. So I befriended the ladies, the older ladies, basically making those salads, and I think I would pay $5 a day. I was eating basically salad with a bit of sauce, and I would put boiled eggs in it. I would put like croutons. Like I would freestyle a bit. It wasn't the healthiest, but it was healthier. And I knew worst case I had like some old lady breast milk.
It's not the worst thing.
Which is not the worst thing.
Considering the shit that he's been consuming.
Yeah, I would rather that than rat semen
or human semen.
Semen.
You have swallowed a lot of cum this week. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That might be hurting your anus too, right?
How do you feel about that?
I mean,
are you upset?
Okay, good.
If somebody is if someone's just been embarrassed, don't you think they'd kind of want to shy away from the subject?
I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Do you feel
I'd be
embarrassed?
furious.
So right now you feel embarrassed about having consumed rat semen.
Well,
I'd be angry.
Here's a fair question.
I'd be pissed.
How much?
Also.
If it's just a little, it's disgusting no matter what.
Well, they don't measure the rat semen, dude.
They just say it contains it.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually it says excessive amounts of rat semen in Michelina's.
Oh fuck. That means these rats are having gangbangs, dude.
I don't know how they're getting it. That is weird.
Now, guys, if I could shift the subject to something very important going on.
You know what's fucked up? I'm looking at the back of the packaging, nutritional facts. Remember you read, apart from the semen, they have all these enzymes, all this garbage. Look at what they say to reel in idiots like him. There's a line that says includes 0 grams of added sugar, right? So you're like, oh, 0 sugar. No. Total sugar's 5 grams. They randomly say we didn't add anything past that.
Yeah, basically they didn't add
What
any
a
extra
weird
sugar.
thing to say.
Yeah.
That's like saying 0% interest.
Yeah, but companies do this trick all the time.
We didn't add interest after the first 15%. You're only paying 15% interest.
But
It's
companies
crazy.
do this all the time, and people fall for it all the time.
By the way, Poseidon, I have another relevant question.
Yeah.
Some time ago, it was a long time ago, you told me that credit card companies, let's say they charge you whatever, 18% interest is the amount.
27.
Whatever, 21, whatever. I've had 21 before. You agree on 21% interest, and you told me that if you don't pay or if the interest keeps accumulating, that interest rate goes up. Last time I checked, you sign a contract with them. They don't just haphazardly say, "Oh, now we're charging more interest." So my question is, are they that shallow that it shows that somewhere?
It's on the contract.
Okay, I've honestly, Pantelis, have you ever heard of that?
What?
We just discussed that I have 2 credit cards, right?
Yeah.
I've never been charged more interest than the amount that I've agreed upon. So I think it's certain companies that are really,
Fuck are you talking? Of course, you never charge more. It's a credit card.
Poseidon said, let's say you have a 21% interest as per the agreement when you open your account, and they say it can go up to 24, 25 if you don't, if you're behind on your payments.
Yeah.
I'm asking Pantelis, have you ever heard of that?
No.
That they haphazardly, that's what.
That they haphazardly change the percentage?
Yeah.
They do that.
Okay, well, I don't think everyone does that.
Well, they do.
Hold on, bro.
Everyone
Hold
does
on,
do
bro.
that. Depends on the time.
Hold on, bro.
Poseidon?
Sorry.
No, forget that. We're not gonna have a discussion on that. Go.
I was gonna search up the interest things, like a mock contract, basically.
Oh.
But forget it.
And one quick question: do you guys think it's legal to do that?
I mean, if you sign for it, yeah, it's legal. You agree to it.
Okay. Any thoughts on what's going on in the lovely city of Los Angeles right now?
Apparently,
Unbelievable.
the flames are still they're still raging on. The flames.
I saw on the internet one has 10% containment, one has 15. The smaller ones are 90 and 76% respectively. But that is crazy. I don't know if it's the fault of the city, right? If they don't have water in the fire hydrants, I mean that's fucked up, eh? Just want to say,
have you not seen they completely destroyed that city, dude?
I saw the footage, but here's a crazy notion: the army can come in, another state, another city.
Yeah, but I think they have to call for help. The governor, they can't just.
No, but also even if they come in, the issue was that they weren't sending water. Like, what do you want them to do?
Make them send it.
No, it's not there. It wasn't.
It's not in LA, but bring it from Arizona, from Nevada, from.
Bring it from Arizona and from Nevada.
Last time I checked, there's 50 states. They should all be cooperating.
Why not just grab it from the ocean?
Whatever. They have the army. They have all these organizations, and they can't put out fire. I just, I don't blame Trump for telling Gavin Newsom to resign. That is like in the most powerful country in the world has problems like that. It just my point is, it's just I find.
What is your
weird.
point? Actually, I'm curious.
I find it so weird that you would, if it was in an African country, fine, not enough resources. What? The USA, the most powerful.
The way you said that, if it's an African country,
for example,
fine,
a poor
they
country.
can burn. They can burn.
I hope it doesn't happen. I'm just saying.
Wait, hold on, what else is he eating? I've been searching some stuff up. Nothing crazy. What's your main meal?
Chicken burgers, frozen chicken burgers.
I buy them.
That we already know that they're bad. What about he eats a lot of peanut butter sandwiches? Do you make the peanut butter sandwiches at home?
Yes.
So you eat a lot of them?
Sometimes, yeah. I also buy jam, like raspberry jam, strawberry jam.
I have a question.
So are peanut butter sandwiches healthy?
When you eat food...
Oh, actually, yeah. It says it provides amazing nutritional benefits. Oh, so that's not bad. At least at least peanut butter sandwiches are...
peanut butter sandwiches, also known as the gay man's pizza. Are power-packed. ESPN magazine recently called PB&J a staple snack of the NBA. Athletes love PB&Js for all the reasons listed here and because it provides amazing nutritional benefit.
Okay.
A PB&J has 15 grams of protein per serving, 13 grams of plant-based unsaturated fat, and 5 grams of fiber.
Good. Okay. So at least there's one thing that's not killing him.
I don't think cereal, when it comes to cereal, from what I understand, it depends if they have sugars or not, right?
No, cereals are 99% of cereal is horrible.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like horrible.
You remember the cornflakes that had no sugar? No?
It's not just the sugar. Turn around. There's all these fucking glycosapones and all that shit.
All right.
It's poison.
The gay man's pizza.
You never heard that term?
No.
You add some bananas and strawberry. It's an all dress all of a sudden.
That's what I didn't. Yeah, it's also known as the gay man's pizza.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, one thing I did learn from,
you just burped.
I don't think so. Eating nuts are also healthy.
I mean, that's the gay man's burrito.
Yeah, you're eating a different kind of nut at this point.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of frozen chicken burger are you eating? Is it everyday family cooking?
What's the packaging?
Is it the silly girl's kitchen? Is it always used butter?
Really don't remember. It's only occasional. Another thing I buy, ham. Have you ever seen that double, in the packaging, there's the left and the right part?
2 slices of ham?
The right and the left.
You
Not
go right in the
slice.
middle.
The sandwiches.
It costs $5 at,
Sandwiches.
what's the one that the corporate, not Provigo, the other one.
Couche-tard.
Provigo, Pharmaprix, and
IGA?
they're owned by Provigo. You know where the corner of Park Metro? There's one right in the back there. Loblaws.
Maxi.
Thanks. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, Loblaws.
Loblaws doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, Maxi.
Oh, it's gone, Loblaws?
Yeah,
Maxi,
I
excuse
think
me.
It got
Maxi.
bought out by Provigo, no?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just asking.
Anyways, are you guys what are we talking about? It's about this big.
What is it,
There's
ham?
a right on the left side, and slices of ham, sliced ham.
God damn, Adam.
Says the answer is mixed.
So So you get double nut. You get like human semen from the front and the back. Like, you, like
No,
all
but he
directions.
doesn't do it on purpose.
Yeah. You've been raped?
I don't know if you guys might be willing to tell me what you guys eat usually. Like,
I like to eat the souls of my enemies.
you're gonna give me a bogus answer.
No, what I like today, I ate add some pork chop, like a pork tenderloin, I think, with some vegetables and mashed potatoes. It was very good. I didn't eat it all day, actually. I was low energy because I was preoccupied.
I'm trying to make a joke. So it's nice that I went to see a dietitian.
But like, because here's the
but I
thing.
have to
Here's
go
the thing,
see
Adam.
her
Here's
again.
here's the thing, Adam.
Yeah.
You need cooking classes is what you need. But even when I lived alone, because I have to admit something, I'm also a lazy cooker. Okay, I cook just to basically feed myself.
Mhm.
But I learned how to cook a steak, cook some chicken, cook some some extra stuff.
Beef, whatever, right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess try to eat the ham without the bread. Ham's mixed. Just don't eat too much of it.
If you're
'Cause,
wondering if
you
ham
have
is
risks of cancer. It says.
If you're wondering if ham is good for you, the answer is mixed. Ham offers lots of health benefits, but also has some drawbacks, such as an increased risk of heart disease and cancer and traces of human semen. Damn. Damn. Ham is also not as healthy as poultry. That's primarily because ham, which is made by curing pork leg, is a type of processed red meat. Damn.
Yeah.
Do you think it's all the
Now I don't do all my pork chops. And
Yeah. No, but this is ham. This is different. Pork chops are different.
okay.
But do you think it's
Who's this guy that's coming and everything?
but do you think it's because they keep having sex with the pigs?
I mean, that's one of the most reasonable answers.
You
to
know what I
this
mean?
Dilemma.
Yo,
If anything, this is a pandemic. This is a pandemic of the cum.
isn't it endemic?
End to end.
But dude, there was that story there of these guys that they were in a slaughterhouse
And they were fucking the pigs.
They were fucking the pigs or the chickens. Do you
might-
remember that?
Yeah, actually.
I think that's how it is. I think it's because the employees of slaughterhouses keep having sex with the animals. Have you ever thought of working for a slaughterhouse?
No.
Why not?
I don't like that environment.
No.
Everyone is.
Why not? It doesn't excite you?
Different things are conducive to different people feeling comfortable, and that's not.
What if you know that gun? You know that gun that it's a metal rod and it basically pierces a hole into the brain of the animal and kills it instantly?
I don't.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's basically it's kind of like a gun. It's attached to an oxygen tank, and it works with pressure. And what happens is, it's like a long metal rod like this, and you put it on the animal's head, and you press the button, and it shoots out a pointy metal rod into the brain of the animal, and kills it instantly. I mean, you wouldn't enjoy doing that?
Not really. No. Of
You wouldn't enjoy hurting animals?
No.
Have you ever hurt an animal?
course not.
No. Why not?
Does the word inhumane mean anything to you?
Have you ever?
Well, you do eat them though. You told me that you eat ham.
Well,
and
that's
chicken
that's
burgers.
that's a concerning answer.
Well,
Only because it's inhumane, or because you would feel
Okay.
bad for the animal.
according to principles of biology,
know what
you
I-
have to. Well, you don't
Oh,
have
shut the
to,
fuck
but-
up, bro. Because you know what I noticed about you? The only reason you don't do certain things is because it's just not socially right, or it's wrong, or whatever. You never.
I'm old school. What do you want me to say? You know, how about
There's
this,
no
guy?
way-
Let
there's
me
no
let me
way-
please say
there's
something
no way
very
you just said
important.
that.
Neither my father nor my mother were ever involved in any kind of devious activity. None.
Never asked about your mother and your
I'm
father.
What the
giving
fuck?
you
That's a
a
weird thing to say.
justification of my mentality. You know. Okay, let me tell a little story, guys. Now, here's an interesting subject. When I was 8 years old, I shoplifted a little 7-Up can from Provigo. Okay, when I was 8 years old.
We got him.
You know how many times I shoplifted in my entire life? Maybe 3. Okay, that's it. A little.
Oh.
It's
You
not hard
scumbag.
to go and shoplift, but you know what? It's wrong. It's embarrassing. What I have,
looked up
it's
on-
called a conscience.
I
you
looked
know?
up on 2 websites. It's not extremely dangerous to swallow semen.
Okay. Wow, I was guessing. A lot of these OnlyFans girls.
Okay.
Do it
No,
often.
look. What to know about swallowing semen? Relatively safe.
Yeah.
So you're good.
However, there may be a risk of an allergic reaction or of passing on a sexually transmitted infection, STI.
Yeah, so you're good.
No. So you got rat AIDS?
No, he doesn't, unless that's what's causing anal bleeding.
No.
It's highly unlikely to lead to pregnancy, it says, so you're not going to get pregnant?
No.
As the body... Wait, it is highly unlikely, but not impossible.
Oh my God, what does it say? Do not consume more than one frozen meal within a 6-month period in order to avoid extreme ejaculate consumption.
Oh,
No way. No
we have to
way.
pump your stomach because of the cum?
No way. You're like Lil Kim over here. We got Lil Kim a podcast, bro.
You're a fucking... Dude.
You're a cum dumpster.
You're a cum...
You're a cum dumpster.
Okay, yeah, wow.
Wow.
Okay, that I
May
wasn't
I
expecting.
please assert the thought that I just had on my mind?
Yes.
Poseidon was a little taken aback, if you will, when I used my parents as a reference to the idea that I was brought up in the proper environment.
Well,
I
clearly
get
you
shoplif-
weren't.
you know?
So according to this, you're drinking too much cum.
So what-
I don't know if you grew up in the proper environment. No, for real, look. I don't know if you grew up in the proper environment.
Yes?
What concerns me about your answers is not. I'll give you an example.
Go ahead.
Before, when we were yelling at each other,
Yeah.
okay, I had the urge to grab a water bottle and throw it against the wall out of my anger. But I knew.
You and Pantelis or you and I?
No, me, Pantelis
Oh,
and I,
okay,
when we
okay.
were, when
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
yelling
I
like
know. It was
retarded,
un- it was
when we were
unpleasant.
yelling like retarded
Go on.
lesbians.
Go on. Yes.
So I got that urge inside me to just throw the water bottle would explode, water everywhere, there's that.
Go
But
on.
in my head,
Mhm.
it's not, oh no, it's wrong. I shouldn't do that because it's wrong. In my head, what it went through is like, oh fuck, I might damage something, I might do, you know what I mean? I felt
You have a different justification of why
it
you
was on
didn't
my
do it.
conscience where like it's not just wrong. Obviously it's wrong, but also like I thought of the harm it could do. You understand?
Right. Okay.
So what concerns me about your answers when you say, well, because it's not societally acceptable, is because you're the type of person that tomorrow, if
Capes is doing work.
oh god, tomorrow if the government comes out and says you can fucking I don't know, you can lick people's anus on the street, it's socially acceptable.
Well, whether it is or it isn't, he's doing it.
Yeah, you would be the type of person who like, well, the government says it. You know what I mean? This is what's concerning. Whereas a thinking person would be like, I know, even though it's socially acceptable and the government said we can do it now, I'm still not going to do it because, you know, I think of like the other person, how they're going to feel and there's that.
Let me expand on my answer then, okay?
Yeah.
This is just my take. You may or may not agree. It's up to you if you want to agree with me. Generally, what's illegal is immoral. Why do you not want to
That's not true.
shoplift? Because you're taking something that's not
That's
yours.
not-
It's
that's-
illegal. Generally, there's exceptions, but generally, right? So I'll give you either answer. Why do you not shoplift? It's against the law. You're doing something that's against society. You know, that's not recommended by society's principles. So I can give you a whole bunch of answers. It's wrong. It's embarrassing if you get caught. So yeah, I just expanded my answer.
Okay, now I have another question for you.
Yep.
Let's say you're starving. You haven't eaten in 5
Okay,
days.
I'll give you a very good answer.
on,
Does
let's
the word
say-
threshold mean anything to you?
Let's say you haven't eaten in 5 days. Is it still wrong to still?
I'm gonna make reference to the time I told you about the guy who's a drug addict. It costs him $300 a day to do heroin. The guy who's drinking and the gambler.
What does this have to do?
I'm getting there. I promise I'm not deviating.
This sounds like a bar joke.
And you guys
The gambler,
were like,
the heroin addict, and the alcoholic
and I
walk into a
remember,
bar.
yeah, and I remember you guys made a joke out and said, "Well, which one of you guys would survive if you guys were all stuck in a cell?" I'm still convinced to this day that the gambler. Okay, you have an addiction. You're an alcoholic, right? You have to go to the bar. It's an addiction. Or drugs, same thing. You have an addiction.
Okay.
If you're a gambler, you have a brain. My rent is due. I can't gamble. So trust me, I'm not avoiding your question. I would put the gambler in the least of all the respective categories of how badly they're getting hurt.
I have a question.
Similarly,
question.
you
You're a
haven't eaten in
crazy
5
motherfucker,
days.
bro.
You shoplifted a little.
First of all, you're a
sandwich.
you're a scumbag. You're a scumbag because gambling has ruined many lives.
And will
And on the
continue.
left-
And
Level.
gambling doesn't just ruin
It
the
ruined your
person
life.
of the life doing it, the life of the person doing it. It also ruins the life of the people around you, usually families, no more money, lose the house, all this shit. You're a fucking piece of shit downplaying this. Second,
From
hold
my
on.
own personal
No,
perspective.
let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Some of your debts that we were talking about earlier, have any of them come from gambling?
Hell no. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You never took out a loan to gamble?
No.
No? You use the credit card?
No. I'm the first person to know that if you go to the casino, do not take your credit cards or your debit cards or just don't use them, whatever.
So let me ask you, you would rather spend $500 a month gambling than paying an extra $150 a month for healthier food and non-rat semen?
That's actually a good
And
question.
food without rat semen.
It's apples and oranges. It
isn't.
Apples and oranges, bro.
You
This
know?
is-
That's what you should buy.
You're lucky I don't have the energy to stab you with this pen.
Man. Okay. Pantelis, let's see if I can get a thinking person like you's answer,
Yeah,
okay?
because that's what I do.
If you're a gambler, okay? Okay, fine. May I please put a big asterisk next to the word gambler and saying a sound and rationally minded gambler. Your rent is due next week. Are you going to gamble your money away and then you're risking getting evicted?
Stop. Cut the shit.
He's gonna kill you.
Cut the shit right now. I'll ask you one very important question.
Yes?
Let's say you drink on special occasions. Does that make you an alcoholic?
No.
Okay. What makes you an alcoholic?
Your consumption rate.
Yeah, you have to drink, otherwise you're no good, right?
Okay, let me make a very
You understand?
important
Whether
point.
it's once a
that
day-
guy who drinks probably can't stop himself and he'll end up getting evicted or he can't pay his bills because that's all he's doing. Drinking. It's an addiction, right? I think
No, not necessarily. I've met plenty of functional alcoholics that pay all their bills and everything, but they're still alcoholics. They're functioning alcoholics. They still need to drink, though. You understand? So
Let me make another asterisk.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
My
go
other
ahead.
question.
Yep.
Let's say somebody who gambles on special occasions, such as myself. I've gambled. I will admit, I've gone to casinos. And I was in Las Vegas. I gambled. I lost $110 USD.
No problem.
You know
I'm
what
not
I mean?
accusing
I
you
still
of anything.
remember. I'm still upset about
I'm
that.
not accusing you of anything. He said.
Go on.
I gone to the casino. I put in $10 into a machine. You know, I play scratch tickets from time to time.
I love you. Go on.
I'm listening, yes.
Does that make me a gambler?
Okay. No.
Okay, no.
But an alcoholic, by
Okay.
definition,
Now,
doesn't go every
I have
now
a
and then to
question.
the
I
bar.
have a question. How often do you gamble?
There's no set rule.
How
It
often?
could be twice a week. It could be
How
once a week.
How often do you gamble?
What did I just say 3 seconds ago?
How often do you
You-
gamble?
You want me to give you an average?
Yeah.
How often? That's the question. Why don't
Once
you
a
ask the question?
day? Once every 2 days?
Sometimes twice a week. Sometimes once. Sometimes 3 times.
Okay.
Like I said a few moments ago.
But let me
If I
ask you-
don't have the
but let me
money, I
ask you-
don't.
Okay, but regardless of whether you have the money or not, but you have to gamble though, right?
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm asking you, but you have to.
No, that's what
Okay.
that's the whole justification
But you
behind
know,
what I just
but
said.
let's say you're given the money. You're gonna find a way to gamble with it. You're gonna find a way to pay your base bills, and then you're gonna find a way like I have to gamble. It's always on your mind, right?
It sounds like.
Listen to this.
Is it always on your mind? Yes
if
or no?
you put $20 on a mise au jeu, does that make you a gambling addict?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No. Hold on. This is not what we said.
Context is where.
I have a question. But
Yeah, go ahead.
you always find a way. Is it always on your mind? It's always on your mind, and you got to find a way after you pay your bills and everything. I got to
Listen
gamble.
to my answer. Yes and no.
No, that's
Okay?
impossible. You can't give an answer like that.
That's crazy.
You can't give a yes and no
So
answer.
you're not
Are you
buying
gay?
this
Yes
rational,
and no.
You're not buying this rational thought.
Are you tall?
Ideology
Yes
of
and
mine.
no.
Are you buying this
Are
rational
you
thought
fat?
ideology?
Yes and no.
My rent is due tomorrow. How can I play? My rent is due. I will be evicted if I don't pay it, and or any other bills.
Yeah.
If I have a bill that's due, I won't gamble.
So you're a responsible gambler.
And here's where I choose to disagree with you. I have a feeling the alcoholic needs the alcohol. I think it's a
Do
slightly
you
worse
not need
category.
to? Do you not need to gamble?
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
But you
If I
need to
can't-
gamble.
Okay.
It's not if you can.
Okay,
or cannot.
I got an interesting twist to this.
Listen to my fucking question.
Go ahead.
You fucking asshole.
You need to gamble.
If I take away the alcohol from the alcoholic, he cannot drink alcohol, but he is still an alcoholic. Just because you cannot gamble does not make you not a gambler.
Just because you cannot gamble.
Fine. The slight difference is that the gambling is in
You
your
are thinking
brain.
of gambling.
Your
Yeah, but
alcohol
you are
has
thinking-
a physical addiction. No? I don't think that alcoholic will allow you to take that alcohol away from him. He's going to be like, I need alcohol. What are you doing to me?
First of all,
you
if
take
an
gambling away,
alcoholic wanted or did not want me to take away alcohol, I don't think he'd have a say in it. Because I do whatever the fuck I want.
Well-
And I'd love to see an alcoholic try and stop me. That's the first thing. Second, Whether you can or cannot does not make you not that. If you think about it repeatedly and every chance you get, you do it because it makes you feel good.
You become that.
Because it gives you dopamine. It is an addiction. Whether it be light or if you do heroin once a week or once a day, you're still a heroin addict. Whether you can or cannot do heroin.
Okay, I'm going to go on a little bit of
he's
a
right
tangent.
there.
Just answer my question
Gambling,
if you
and
agree.
what you're saying, it's in the mind. Gambling is a psychological addiction. It's not a physical or a physiological addiction.
There was a show on A&E. I don't remember what it was called.
Fuck A&E, bro.
Wait, guys, you're not giving me a chance.
Okay, go.
Those shows were pretty scary. I remember a guy in Los Angeles who actually ended up dying. The counselor goes to him and said, "Sir, do you have an addiction?" He says, "I am my own treatment center." He was denying it. The counselor tells him, "Sir, you have an..." And they eventually got the whole family together to go to a retreat, okay? Clearly, these are people whose whereby the addiction destroys their lives. Yeah. My gambling hasn't destroyed anything.
First of all, you spend tens of thousands of dollars on gambling.
That is true.
You don't know that. What if you invested that money?
He's right about that.
Or how do you gauge what destroying means then?
Hold on.
Yeah.
What if you ate healthier?
Oh, shit.
What if you ate healthier and you didn't have rectal bleeding because of your fucking diet? So you may say, you may say the extra spending and gambling that you have to do whenever you get the chance has caused you some sort of sickness. Because what you do is you penny pinch on food. Hold on. You penny pinch on food in order to basically be able to gamble, just save up some like 20, 30, 40 bucks just to be able to gamble a little bit. But in turn, that food destroys your intestines and your gut health.
May I please tell you, you win, but only up to a point. Let me explain why.
I feel like he's winning.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, okay,
I'll tell you why he says he wins up to a point.
Okay.
He made a joke about you taking the alcohol away from the alcoholic.
Yes.
The alcoholic
it wasn't a joke. He was just making it.
Both the alcoholic and the drug addict will have, more the drug addict, true, they will have physical... Things will happen if they don't get in their alcohol or their gas.
Yeah, but just because you don't have physical symptoms doesn't make you not an addict.
That's what he's trying to tell you.
You
could be addicted.
Psychological.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but
like, if you don't have symptoms,
I just consider it a deeper level. That's
there are psychological addictions and physical addictions. Sex is a psychological addiction.
Yeah, I'm a psychotic.
And the thing is, here's the thing, because here's the thing, there are some addictions that are very hard to gauge, right? Sex addiction is hard to gauge because it's part of nature. You're supposed to have sex as a human being.
Hey, want to help?
Part of nature.
Yeah, food addiction, you're supposed to eat. So they're a little bit difficult to diagnose and to gauge. Obviously, there are some clear signs that show you do have a problem eventually. But gambling, if you have to repeatedly gamble on a weekly basis, you're an addict. You don't gamble on occasion.
So hold on. I'm going to tell you something which I think you're going to like. You're arguing more principles than actual events that may have arisen.
No, fuck events. It's clear. If you do the thing, and because you have to do it all the time, because you want to, because it gives you that dopamine rush, you're addicted. Just because you don't have any physiological symptoms, because gambling is all in the head. It's the dopamine. You're not consuming anything. You're doing an action. Therefore, it's a psychological addiction.
I'll tell you what. How do you gauge what's worse, a physical or a psychological? That would be a good question, right? You can't.
It depends. You can't, because every addiction now you're talking about case by case.
Okay, I see.
Every addiction has ruined lives differently. I know people who are fucking functioning alcoholics, never ruined their life.
Me too, I know him.
You understand what I mean? Some people, they take heroin once and it destroys.
Okay,
hold
let
on.
me ask you a question.
Some people take heroin once and that's it. It's off the rail.
Okay. You said you know some functional. Do you find that the people in their environment are like, I can't talk to you, you're always drunk? It has no effect on their everyday lives?
Obviously it does, but not as bad.
Wow. Well,
it has a big effect.
So maybe I'm influenced by that show, and I forgot what it's called. But are you
familiar? First of all,
I remember the name of the therapist, Philip Van Vonderen.
First of all,
okay,
you piece of shit. You want to sit here and be like, I'm not such a bad person. I'm not an addict, bro. You've literally asked money from your mother to go gamble.
I don't know where that claim came from. I need money from her to survive.
You've said it.
You did say it though.
Okay, I have a question. I have a question for you, Adam. Let me ask you this: have you ever asked for money and then said it was for something and then used it for gambling?
No,
that's a lie.
What I have done, you want the truth? You'll get the truth.
Baby. Yeah.
What I have done is maybe I overspent a little bit I may have gambled a little bit too much than I should have.
So you have used the credit card for gambling.
I didn't talk about credit cards. I talked
So
about
how do you
cash.
overspend? How do you overspend?
You have X amount of cash on you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I may have. There's a word I'm looking for.
So hold on. So this makes it even worse. So now you gamble too much money. You don't have money for your rent, and you have to ask your mother for the money to front the
Okay,
rent.
but you're making a link where a link doesn't have to be made. You know, and how often and how much? That's
There's no that doesn't go
Dairy
into effect.
bringing Guido. You know how much money he lost at the casino, right?
Yeah.
Dairy
Who
Who
bringing
cares?
that. If
You're
you wanna
both
call me a
gambling addicts.
hypocrite,
You're
you
both
know?
degenerate gambling addicts. You've had to affect your mother's finances because you've over gambled.
That is true.
At the end of the day, you have had a negative because you can't hold yourself. You can't control yourself. So yes, some
I'll
weeks
tell
you
you
could.
what.
but
Let's see if
some
we can
weeks
meet
you can't.
halfway.
No,
We'll go case by case. Those are your words. Case by case.
No, the case by case is to the degree of which it ruins the person's life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
no.
You can't come forward and say
But
of
it's still-
all the three addictions,
But it still
gambling's
makes
the worst.
But
it's subjective.
I never said that. I never said that.
Oh, you're pointing
I
to
never
the fact
said
that they
that.
are all possibly bad.
Here's the
Possibly.
thing. Here's the thing,
Yep.
Adam. I'd have more respect for you if you looked me in the eyes and said, "Yes, I'm a gambling piece of shit that can't control himself sometimes. Fuck it. This is what I love. This is my fucking vice." I'd respect you way more instead of
Okay.
you trying to hide behind these fucking weird rules that you
All
make
right.
up.
I will tell you exactly what I spoke to. I had the same conversation with the guy. I went to Ticket Gamblers Anonymous.
Yeah.
You know how it works? You have a sponsor and all that
You
shit.
went to gay.
Yes. And they ask you questions like the one you asked me. Have you ever taken money that you spent on bills and put it somewhere else? Have you ever lied about your gambling? You know, have you ever, whatever.
Yeah,
There's
but-
10 questions.
but you-
Let me finish, please. If you score 10 out of 10, you have a problem. If you score out of 10, hooray. I scored low.
How
So
did you
I'm
score? How did you score?
2, 3.
No,
know?
you didn't. You scored 6, I think you said last time. 5 or 6, I think
I
you
don't know
said.
why you're twisting everything around.
I'm not twisting-
You think I don't remember what you're going to tell me I scored double of what I really scored.
Okay,
Really?
for real, how much did you score?
3.
3.
2, maybe 3. So slightly, I have a slight problem, okay? You know?
But just because you have a slight problem does not make it
Does that mean
non-existent.
that I'm, what's the word? Does that mean that I'm a menace to society or a menace to myself?
But we never said that. We never
Well,
said that.
I
I
okay,
never said that. I
so
never
thi-
said that. I'm
this
just
co-
I'm
in
just
my
saying,
opinion, this
I'm
conversation
just
is
saying
centered
you
around
are-
what's more serious.
Yeah, but you are a gambler. That's it. End of the story. There's no.
You're not subcategorizing.
No,
low or
I
high.
never
Okay,
said you
fine,
keep
fine.
doing this. I never called you a scumbag piece of shit. I just said you are a gambler and you keep arguing me on it. I never said you're a bad person for gambling.
Okay, I hear you.
You keep fucking projecting this weird shit. I'm just saying.
It is true. He never said that.
It's a little bit like saying there's a guy who smokes half a pack of cigarettes a day. He's a smoker. He may not be
Yeah.
addicted, but he's still a smoker. Okay, fine.
Even the person that smokes a cigarette a day is a smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simon finally said something you might understand.
You know,
real.
like, and I
Yeah.
never attacked you. It's so
Okay,
weird.
it's true. Okay, fine. Let me see if I can explain myself properly. You're not the only person in my environment that says, Adam, you talk about gambling all the time. Are you sure you don't have a problem? The guy who smokes 1 cigarette a day, does he have a problem?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he does.
His problem is that he's smoking.
Yeah.
I,
And not only that, I would say he's worse than the smoker that smokes a pack a day. Because the truth is, you need to smoke a cigarette. You need your nicotine hit every 45 minutes. You're mainly addicted to nicotine when you smoke cigarettes. Okay?
I believe you, but I've never been a smoker.
So cigarettes is a physical and psychological addiction.
how about
Both.
alcohol?
Both. Okay?
All right.
So listen, some are just psychological, some are just physical. Like heroin, I think if you take heroin away, I think it's a 1 month of hell, and then it goes away. It's never in your mind again.
So I'll
is
tell you
amazing.
what.
No,
I want to
listen to
know
me.
if you want to rationalize
No,
the same
let me
way I'm-
finish. Let me finish.
Go
Let me
ahead, go
finish.
ahead.
I would argue even the 1 cigarette a day smoker is worse than the full pack a day smoker. I'll explain to you why.
Go ahead.
So what happens is when you're addicted to nicotine, you're actually preventing yourself from taking that hit of nicotine, right? So your body craves it, but you're not giving it to your body. And now the
Interesting.
smoker who's going to give it to his body is going to be, he's going to feel better, he's going to be able to talk to people better. But the guy that smokes 1 cigarette a day, at the end of the day, he is waiting for that 1 cigarette at the end of the day. So he is an asshole to everyone
Now
around
here's a
him.
crazy question.
And he's
Why
a-
doesn't he smoke 2 or 3?
Because in his head, he thinks like you.
Okay.
You fucking idiot. Now, so
Yeah, okay.
So
it's apples and oranges then.
No, it's not
okay?
apples and fucking oranges. It's all fucking gay sex, okay? Listen to me. So if you want to argue like that, I can argue. But here's the thing: if you want to argue like that, I can argue like that too.
Okay, I'll tell you
Instead-
what.
because
We're
here's the
not
thing.
social scientists. We haven't researched A guy, B guy, C. Wait,
now we're not social scientists. You
on.
all of a sudden you're a social. Okay, bro.
Why?
You see-
I can only tell you what my experiences and
here's
my
the thing.
senses
Here's
are
the
telling
thing.
me.
Instead of just agreeing with me and saying you're right, I'm a gambling addict, and yes, the smoker, one cigarette a day smoker, and you know it's all addictions and it's all vice. Instead of just agreeing with me, and because I am right,
He is
and
right
just
about
and
this.
just leaving it there and ending the conversation there, we've stretched this out to
Yeah,
25
you're right,
minutes
you're right, okay,
for no
end of
fucking
story.
reason.
Okay.
And you've argued with me on everything, only so I can corner you after with another argument, basically doing what you did to me for the past 25 minutes.
Right. Okay.
Where
no
we both
problem.
could have agreed and moved
No
on.
problem.
You
Okay.
could have been a man with balls. You know what? It's because you don't ejaculate enough. That's what it is. Ejaculate once a day. You'll be fine. You're gonna stop acting like this.
He is fine. He's actually right about this.
Pantelis, one
Tell
last
me.
question. I promise we'll change the subject.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
There is this thing called a brain, okay?
Okay.
If let's pretend I was not a gambler and said, I'm a cigarette addict, I smoke a pack or two a day, I got out my cigarette. Does the word stupidity not cross your mind? You're spending
With you
$20
every day,
a day
why?
on a pack. Don't you think that just for me to let's say there's a threshold, right? There's the guy
Addiction
who's a
is not
gambler.
about stupidity.
Oh,
it's
well,
about the human.
Oh, okay.
It's about the
I was
human
gonna say-
condition. It's
Tell him,
about
Poseidon.
being human. You fucking jackass.
I'm not a psychologist.
You scumbag. You just called every addict out there stupid when I guarantee you most of them are smarter than you. So you think I was
Well,
calling you stupid for being a gambling addict?
No,
I'm calling you a
trying to
human.
get into the psyche of smokers.
No, but
it's
we-
bad. It costs money.
Yeah,
it's
but
bad
we
for
all
health.
have vices that we can't let go.
Yes. Tell him, Poseidon.
You understand? Some are worse than others.
All right.
You understand?
I'm not accusing anybody. I'm trying to introduce another variable here.
It's not about. It's about being like nobody is. Everyone's gonna have something.
Poseidon's the only one telling the truth here.
You
You're
just gotta make sure you get addicted to stuff that don't kill you as fast. But you see it in some people get addicted to training. The high it gives them from the jogging.
So
from
then
the
let
this,
me
from
ask
that.
you this: you're not being judgmental. You're just looking at facts based on rational thought. Okay,
yeah, but
fine,
also
fine.
I've looked into this extensively. There's a lot of history of addiction in my family,
Mine too.
on both sides.
okay.
So I've versed myself very well in this, and you don't need to be a doctor nowadays to search up certain things on the internet and to inform yourself.
If anything, you shouldn't be a doctor.
Well, it helps.
No, it doesn't. You could just do your own researches and be like, this makes sense, this doesn't. Discern for yourself.
Yeah, for small stuff, we're not telling you to go ham.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're going to start
I don't
operating
know how much
on
medical knowledge you need in order to do the research.
No, but I'm not gonna start operating on somebody tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go and do that. But like certain things that you can learn on your own.
Yeah.
And a good doctor will tell you this information as well, and will tell you to educate yourself as well. A good doctor, not some of these
Well, more a
doctors that are bought and paid
psychiatrist.
for.
More a psychiatrist. Doctors and medical.
What does a psychiatrist have anything to do with what you put in your body?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought we were talking about addictions and diagnosing.
What does a psychiatrist have to do with this?
He's right.
A psychiatrist is
What the
very
fuck are you
close to a
talking about?
psychologist.
you talking about?
They read your mind. They're there.
They
to
don't
look
read your
at-
mind, bro. You're talking about a psychic.
Sorry. Their job is to pick up on your behavior. So that's the link I'm making.
Yeah, but
Psychologists-
they're there to ask you why do you think you do this, and you try to get down to the root of the problem.
Yeah.
But you don't need a psychiatrist to tell you why you smoke or why you gamble.
Okay. I've never.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I have gotten to see one on a one-time basis, but
No,
never
but
got
all
into
you
that
have to do is
conversation.
ask yourself, why do I gamble? What does it do for me? Do you gamble for real? Why do you gamble? Do you gamble?
Okay, the dopamine part is right.
Okay,
Yes.
so it gives you a rush, right? So you like gambling, you're a gambling man. Do you feel because you haven't gambled really with your life in terms of trying to make something out of your life, you feel like it gives you that rush when you gamble instead? On
Honestly,
machines or on
I'd have
slots?
to think about it.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you think because you feel that subconsciously, it gives you that rush without
I
actually
can't believe I'm saying that. I learned that from Guido.
without actually really risking anything in your life? And yet, by not risking, you've risked rectal bleeding.
Repeatedly.
Mind you,
And
that is
cancer.
you know what I'm gonna do? The next time I go get those blood tests, I'm gonna ask him. I will mention the stuff that was said on the show
To who?
to my doctor.
Yeah,
Or
go ahead.
the lab technician.
Ask him
whoever.
how to avoid rat semen.
Yeah. Actually, that's what they should help you with. All things being equal.
You know what? I'll even go a step further. Okay.
Tell us.
I have this thing called OCD, right? Which is I have a mild form of
How do you know?
obsessive compulsive. Because I went to a doctor.
Okay, so you got diagnosed with
Psychologist.
OCD.
Yeah. It wasn't clear, but there were signs. Okay.
Did they
So
offer
let's-
you any pills?
briefly, but I didn't want only briefly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
but my point is,
so you were
I get it,
diagnosed with
you know, and trust me. Actually, you know, we're gonna drive each other crazy. Where does it happen? Where does it come from? Nobody knows for sure. Is it nature or nurture? You know that thing about what defines you? Is it your genes?
I would say what really sets on OCD on people is gay thoughts.
Yeah.
Is the moment you start having gay thoughts, you start developing OCD. I think it's directly linked.
It is directly linked. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was wondering if you guys may happen to have any thoughts on that. Okay, it's interesting.
What just
I'm moving on
happened?
to the next subject. What? I was wondering if you guys have any thoughts whatsoever on the future of the country in which we're presently living in, with or without Trudeau.
I mean, how are we going to do it without him?
Okay, I asked you this question earlier. Let me ask you it in a different form.
Please.
I don't blame you the least bit if you're disappointed with Trudeau at the helm, but how do you
Okay.
foresee our country doing with a different leader?
What?
It could be the problem of Trudeau only, or it could be the fact that Trudeau has all kinds of people working with him or for him that are just as bad as him. Now the question is: it just Trudeau or the party or the other?
Everyone. Everyone's
At
Trudeau.
this
It's the party.
point-
It's everything, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
At this point, I'm convinced that chimpanzee could do a better job
Then yeah.
than just.
What I don't understand, the Liberals were here the Liberals from 25 years ago had Jean Chrétien. They had some honorable people. Just this generation, for whatever reason, are not
Allegedly.
honorable.
Well, what do you mean by honorable people?
People. My father liked Jean Chrétien. No uncertain terms.
Yeah, okay. But
He liked his policies, he liked his
honorable?
platform.
What was honorable about him?
He ran the country well.
Yes. Have you ever Googled yourself, Adam?
No way, bro. Put that big. Put that big.
Have you ever Googled yourself, Adam?
You just asked me. I said no.
Okay, like, what are you doing online?
Yeah, seriously, dude. What have you been up to?
That's not me. That's Google.
I know, but what have you been doing online that you come up with all these weird?
Yeah. Why does Google think you've been fucked by?
Because somebody
black
put my
dudes.
name in the titles of all our shows.
No, but that's you on the
And
bottom.
that's
over
not
there.
you too. What does it say?
Different Adam Holler.
What does it say on the bottom, Poseidon? What side is that? Okay, it's too far. I can't-
Springboard Atlantic.
Pornhub gay sex.
Okay, that's
Springboard
not. Yeah, that's
Atlantic.
not us.
Yeah, that's not us. Yeah, that's not us. You're on Pornhub having sex with black dudes, and they are dark.
Are you kidding me?
They're like Oreo dark.
Somebody's gonna get a lawsuit because that is not me. Okay,
It
somebody's gonna
looks just
major-
like him.
What are you talking
I'd be
about?
framed.
It legitimately looks just like him.
What do you mean you've been framed?
What the fuck?
Hold on, go a little more down. Is there anything
It
else?
looks legitimately just like him.
Is there anything else?
Dude, it looks just like him.
Yeah, it's exactly you.
Adam, that's definitely you.
Well, I'm
that's
being
literally you.
framed. I'm being framed, guys.
You even have the Sao Paulo T-shirt.
That's
That
you,
someone's
dude.
No
recreating my
way.
T-shirt. Guys, I don't know why you're laughing. This is not.
I'm not laughing.
Earlier stuff was within the boundaries of
I'm
funny.
shocked.
This is
I'm
outside the
shocked.
boundaries of funny. Okay.
It looks just
But
like him.
we have nothing to do with this. This is we Googled
I'm not
the
saying you are.
intellectuals, and just can you scroll down?
You're not gonna get back to me and say that someone you know may have put it there as a joke.
What's this? Adam Fellatio cringe? What?
That was the title of
Oh,
our-
fellatio
our-
crime. Oh yeah.
This is him. It looks just like him.
Do you recognize these two men?
Is that the two
No.
guys you owe money to?
No.
Intellectuals out.